I'm Melanie Florence, and this is Hot Tea for the Soul. I've been away for a little while. I've been doing other things, not because I don't love you, just because I got other things, right? And so I'm going to do a self-love reading. I'm going to do two. So this one is a little bit new age. It's with more modern decks. So, it's got a modern sort of feel to it. I'm going to use the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck because I really love it for the self-love reading. It's really harsh and modern and edgy. And I'm also going to do a fae, really like if you're into fairies and Wicca, I'm also going to do a self-love fae reading. So if that's for you, then you can jump from here and go and find it, because I'm going to do it after this. So I'm decided not to do them together as a pick a pile because it gets long and complicated, right? Piles and picking da da da. So I want to set them up and have it for you. So I'm going to do a modern one and then I'm going to do a fairy one. So pick what you would like. If you are after a new age modern sort of reading, this is the self-love reading for you. If you are after a little bit of fairy, bit of Wicca, bit of fun with that, then I'm going to have another one that I'm going to upload after this. So this is the Sweetheart Tea. Really, what is the self-love? Where are we going with this? So it is a 5-line reading. It is 5 for how we got here, 4 cards for our healing element, 3 for how we apply that to the world, 2 for our healing element, and 1 for self-love. 2 for our partnerships. 2 for our healing element, 2 for our partnerships, and 1 for our self-love. That was because I was running on autopilot thinking about other stuff. See? Words and words. Can't do words and words. Alright. So, I'm going to start with other decks other than the Wild Unknown Archetype deck. And then we're going to get to that. Then we'll do the self-love. Let's set up. Let's see what we've got. So, I've got the Super Attractor in front of me here. Let's see what we got from the Super Attractor. Alright. Jumping out. My greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force, they come through freedom. Alright, you can't force it. We are in the ebb and flow of the universal flow. I was looking at Mama Killer today. If you've actually seen one of the pages that I've been on, the Witches of Xanadu. If you haven't joined that, join that. Alright, but here we have no nervous energy. This is released nervous energy, orange. Alright, but you come from your freedom. Alright, so we're all looking for that, but you also need to release yourself and release yourself from the binds and the things that you think you need to be and all of those things. So it doesn't come through force, it comes through you actually freeing yourself from the things you're not meant to be. That's nice. That's nice healing. Alright, and I've got the Star Seed Oracle sitting in front of me here. Let's see what we got from that. Alright, shuffle through. I haven't done these for a while. Been off dealing with other stuff, like really. And here we are. So, had to get back to my readings. The Whale and Orca Elders, share your song, frequency, and sound. Deep, diving deep. Alright, share your song, share your sound. Alright, what is your song? What is your freedom? What is it that your voice is? What are you holding back? Alright, what is your throat chakra? What do you need to clear? Alright, what aren't you saying? Alright, this is a deeper dive. Tune into the frequencies. Do some vibrational videos. I put some up on my Hot Tea, and we'll put some on the Witches of Xanadu as well. So, but frequency training, that's what this is. This is, and tuning yourself in and tuning yourself into the stuff that's going on. Alright, so I've also got the Untethered Soul out here, which is a little bit Taoist. Okay. Alright. Nothing ever is worth closing your heart over. Alright. So don't close up. Don't close up your dream. Don't close up your heart. Open up to the things that you want in your life that'll set you free. Alright? Because we want to set you free. Experiencing energy. Nothing ever is worth closing your heart over. Ever. Alright, so we have open heart as well. Alright, open up to the frequency. Share your song. Sing it. Alright, sing it loud and proud. Alright, that's a nice setup. So, as always, in the Sweetheart Tea, I've got the Heart and Soul deck. Oh, and that's the one for you. That one is the instructions. Okay. An enchanted world is available if you want it. Just as the oak tree is hidden in the seed, the god and goddess is within you. Reason devoid of feeling, meaning merely harsh judgment. So listen to your heart and move beyond the boundaries to the place that you have around yourself, that you have placed around yourself. It is time to step into your power and create a world of bliss. All right, this is releasing your heart. This is releasing and doing your passion. When we're talking about heart, we're talking about passion. So whether we're talking about passion for other people, whether we're talking about passion for the world, we're talking about the fire, we're talking about the flame inside of us, right? So we're going to kindle our flames, right? So our elements inside of that. And so we really want to open your heart. There's nothing worth closing your heart. It is really kindling. Okay, breaking into your passion, listening to, taking a deeper dive. That's where we're at. Okay, I'm going to turn this down so that you can see the reading build up on the table, and let's see what we've got for our self-love today. Okay. All right, here we are with the archetype decks. Wild Unknown. We're on the threshold. We start on the threshold. All right, so 5 cards. So how we got here? There's 1, 2. Oh, 10.10, there's another one, there's another one. That one. Had a few couple, and I'm going to take that one. Okay. I'm going to put that over there, and we're going to put this here, and here. Right. Let's see what we've got. So first up was the castle. All right, so this is building your strength. Look at all those pearls of wisdom, all that stuff that you're building up around you. All right, this little rose, it's an abundance that you've actually, you know, your castle. What are you building? What is your pearls? What are you lining yourself up for? This is how we got here. Oh, we've had prayer, and we're reaching out, and we're reaching out to the universe, and we're reaching out to the divine. You know, really deep in, like reaching out for our heart inside of this, and we're really praying for something, right? When we pray, we're really talking about it. It's like a prayer. We're prayers and spells are very much similar. They're the words we speak, like to talk about what we want. How do we get that? And, you know, what is that prayer? What is the prayer for you and your people? Oh, I've been in the garden today. You can see my fingers all dirty. So, earth sign of me. All right, so run from one to the next. All right. The eternal child. So this is about the prayers. Is come back to your childhood dreams. This is all of this is about coming back to your childhood, coming back to your heart, coming back to the things that really matter. That eternal child inside of you, and that's about play. And this is about go out and have fun, release the boundaries, release the adulting, let it go a bit, let go of the reins. You've built your castle, and you're praying hard for what you want. All right, and this is an eternal child, really being able to get back to having fun, being able to celebrate your life and the things that you really enjoyed, and you know, your family connections and your heart. All right, because we don't want to feel like just a vessel, but you've been looking after the vessel. This is about looking after your body. So here we've got a little bit of looking after our inner child, and we've been looking after our physical surroundings, and this is about looking after our body, our vessel. And also, I guess you might be, if you're looking at getting pregnant, this is a very fertile sort of card. You can see that we're in a spot there. But this is, you know, keeping your eye on the light while you're actually concentrating on your physical being, right? Looking after your health. All right, because we're reaching out again. All right, because you're going for the prize, you're going for the medal, you're going for the medallion, whatever that is for you, you're going for that. You're going to seek that out, and that's what we're searching for inside of here. This is what's led us to here. All right, time change. This year has changed things for a lot of people. We are looking at what our abundance is. We are looking at what our blessings are and where our prayers are. What we really want, what we came here for, what our eternal child is telling us was our cause, maybe. Looking after our vessels. Well, we go for the prize. This is good. All right. So for our healing element. 4 for our healing element. 1, 2, 3. Oh, one more, please. I hope you have been well. Let me know. Oh, all right. It's good to get back in the cards. I love it. All right, healing element. Breaking fault line is what we've got first. Right, we've got a lot of energy sitting here. This is interesting. Okay, our healing elements. So, All right, we've got a fault line. This is where the breaking zone is. This is where you might break away from other people. This might be a break away from old life. You might break away from old ideals. But there is a fault line. You can see the crack in it. You can see the cracks in what you have been living, perhaps, right? And where it's not going to work for you anymore, and where you need to break away from stuff and break away you will. All right, and you've made yourself a promise to go with this prayer. All right, we're sitting on top of this prayer as this promise. Our clasped hands again. All right. All right, you're making a vow. Maybe you are making a wedding. Maybe this is a wedding vow. Maybe you're making a vow to yourself. Maybe you're making a vow to make change, because change is coming like a lightning. All right, this is healing, believe it or not, like lightning. So this is lightning energy is always fast. It's always striking. Here we have the fault line and we've got the lightning energy. So here we are. There's a lot of strength in breaking away, starting something fresh, starting something new. This is a healing element for you. Okay. And then, last but not least, we have the riddle. Look at that. The Nick Kershaw song called The Riddle. Love it. This is really, you know, we're chasing this. This is our eternal quest. This is our incredible quest. We've got these hands are reaching out and they're clasped again, all right? This is searching the riddle. This is searching for your mystic. This is searching for the answers. This is searching for the riddle itself, like listening to what that is, what the universe is singing out for you, right? Because we are reaching for the medallion. This is sitting over that spot, right? All right, so, and then this eternal child and this storm, this lightning with the storm that you've been going through. All right, and this is a healing element to go through this. Maybe bring up all these childhood stuff. Maybe bring up all the stuff with your body. All right, and really go through the riddle of what that quest is for you for this reaching for this medallion. You've made a prayer. You're going to make a vow to that, and that's actually breaking you away. And it might be breaking away from old things, old castles, old things, old house, something that old job that you actually thought was secure. That could be a breakaway. That isn't going to necessarily with this fault line. That isn't necessarily what your strength is inside of here. But this is your healing element. All right, to make the promise, you've taken the prayer, you've asked, so now you've got to keep your end of the bargain. There's a commitment to this vow inside of here with this eternal child in this prayer inside of here to go through this storm, to find the meaning of the riddle. How do we apply this to the world is really these next three cards. Where do we take that to? Okay, oh, two. Let me take those two. Straight out. One more. There it is. Okay. So, Queen, how do we apply this to the world? Look at that fertility, that snake just there. We've got a full moon. We've got our full moon coming now. We've got a full moon in Gemini with this big eclipse coming. Perfect time, communication, Queen. But this is taking control. This woman is in control of her emotions. There's a fertility and abundance inside of this. You know, real rich grounding, this Queen, and taking the strength. So out of this fault line, you're going to apply yourself as the Queen out of this, like a nice strength inside of that. All right, and then we have the thread. You're holding on through this storm. Through this storm, you're going to hold on to your vow, and you're going to show that. You're going to show people that you're going to hold on to your integrity. You're going to hold on to everything that means something to you. You're going to hold on to this thread that connects you to your eternal child. This is in that same row, like just below, right? So this is really talking about holding on to that thread, that rainbow inside of you, holding on to the thick pieces that you know are the integral pieces, all right, that you made the promise to, that you made the vow to. Okay, because this has got to do with your heart and opening your heart and keeping it moving, all right? You can't force it, all right? It comes through gaining your freedom. So you're doing all this to gain your freedom and the freedom of your heart and to be involved in those things and tune in with the frequency. Right, so, ooh, then there's a mask. Alright, so, the mask is really interesting. It can be seen two ways. You can be hiding part of yourself or just the different roles that you play in the world, right? So this is never-ending world. This is our subconscious that is ever-ending and going on. And then there's this what role we play and the mask that we play, or what we give to the world, and how we transmute this energy, how we transmute this conscious never-endingness and consciously project that in the world. And there's our mask. It's our role, our hat, maybe. All right, to go with the riddle and the storm, but you're still playing a role. You're holding on to your thread. You know that you're a queen, all right? And that's going to give you strength. That's going to give you prosperity inside of this. 2 for partnerships. 2 for partnerships. What do we got? Oh, there's one. And one more. All right, so we've got 2 snakes on the table too, with this never-ending knot, I guess. And 2 on the table for our partnerships. What have we got? The healer. And we got more snakes. See, more snakes on the table there with a bit of a rock. And so this is a healer. So maybe you are going to partnership up with a healer. Maybe you are going to, you know, the partnerships that you are around, that you are the healer, or, you know, they are healing relationships around you that you are connected with inside of all of this. Like really working on your heart power. There's really healing inside of you. What else have we got for our partnerships? And the self. So we're healing the self. And people can see that you're a healer and you're healing yourself, and this is a real self, and we're looking for that pearl inside of us now. Instead of that pearl on out that's protecting us, that was part of our castle, we're looking for our pearls. Really have got dirty fingernails today. Been out in the garden. Sorry, guys. I might do that, clean that before the next video, huh? Alright, so this is the self. And really connecting with yourself, getting that really earthy spot inside of you, because you're the healer inside of here. And we've got that 3-headed snake, so we know threes are good. Threes are our divinity. Like, and we've got the almost the all-seeing eye in there again. Is that what it is? Yeah. And so we've got a bit of like, that's really good. The healer, and we're healing ourselves, and that would see that other people would see that about you, and that you can see that in you, and that's the connections that you are having with other people going through this whole thing. So your connections with your partnerships in the world are fantastic, and how you're applying, people are seeing. We've got a lot of rainbows sitting inside of here. Got a lot of rainbows sitting inside of here, and that prayer's got a full like pastel rainbow around it. All right, one more card to go for self-love. What have we got for this sweetheart tea? Oh, jeez. That's right off the table. What do we got? Oh, I want to know now. Come on. Come here, card right off the table. All right. You're a gem. You're going to sparkle. You're going to shine. You're looking for that gem inside of you, going through all this storm. Like, and you know what? It takes a lot of pressure. It takes a lot of different elemental pressures and heat and stuff to make crystals and make our gems, right? You're the gem inside of your nest. You're going to see that. People are going to see you inside of this. This is about shining your heart, using your heart and your gem inside of here. An enchanted world is available if you want it. Just as the oak tree is hidden inside the seed, the god and goddess is within you. Reason devoid of feeling is merely harsh judgment. So listen to your heart and move beyond the boundaries you have placed around yourself. It is a time to step into your power and create a world of bliss. All right. Stepping up. You've been through the storm. You've held on. You've been chasing the right things in your life. You've looked after your body. You've been looking after your inner child. You've been doing your prayers. You've been like making your enchant. You've been putting it out there to manifest in the world what you actually want. And the universe has heard you. All right, it takes its time. Hold on with your thread and show yourself. Show yourself as your queen, and show the variety of people that you are and how this comes through. And, you know, looking after yourself, healing. This is a wonderful place to be. I hope that resonates with you. Please let me know in the comments. It would be great to hear from you. Share it with your friends and stuff. And I will catch you on the flip side. Keep loving you.